Okay, today we will be talking about the pick 4 and pick 5 method. It's the same method as the pick 3 with the tic-tac-toe. So what I've wrote the key guide for you at the top. And also here, I picked the Georgia pick 4 and the pick 5 that fell day before yesterday. And what I've done, I put the 4 numbers here. As you can see, the drawer before was 4794 and 2880. So I put it there. And what I do, I go and plug the numbers in just like I do the pick 3. So you have your the 426 and the 426 up here. You have your 7. I find 7. I put the 59 there. And I have 9. I put the 71. 4 and 2, 6, and so forth and so on all of those. These is the other side of those particular numbers that fell. So this was the midday and this was the evening. And these are the vice versa of the other side of the numbers. And what I've done to narrow it down, if you don't know which number to choose from, you can either choose here, the numbers that go straight up and down. You have your 4 numbers. Or you can come to this side and do the vice versa and do the same thing. And to narrow it down, I put 0 through 9 here. So I counted all the zeros that's in these 2 boxes, as you see. And I found 1 0 here. Then I went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9, and I counted the numbers in these 2 rows only. And I found that 1 was the most that I found in those 2 boxes. 2, 6, and 7. So the next day, 6, 7, 1, 6 fell, and that's how I could narrow it down. But I would still do vice versa. And a 6 is a 1 and a 2 is a 7. So I would have picked that number if I would have did all those numbers. But as you see here as well, you see the 6, 7, 1, 6. You have 6, 7, 1, 6 here. So you can choose your number, your next hit from these 2 rows or these 2 rows. Or you can narrow it down by counting these 2. And I did the same thing here as far as the evening number that fell. It was the 2880. And I vice versa it over here and I counted as well. And as you see, it's a pattern here. It's 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. And I figured when I seen that pattern, because it is a sequence pattern, that's how I knew that the next number would have been 1, 3, 4, 2. And that's the sequence number 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you get started with it and get used to it, you'll find out the different patterns and stuff like this where you know what to look at. And you can use this as well as for the pick 5. The pick 5, I put all the 5 numbers down here. I did the vice versa on this side. And I went up here and I plugged in the numbers down here. Because it was 6. I found the 6 here. 4, 8, 5 is 3, 7. 0 is 8, 2. 7 is 5, 9. And 5 is 3, 7. And I vice versa it on this side as well. And I plug in the numbers here. So what I did, I could have done these 2 rows or these 2 rows to find my hits. But I did notice that the same numbers was here and here. So what I did, I counted to narrow it down. And the 5 numbers that I came up with was 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9. And that was the next hit on the next day. The 3, 7, 2, 9, 8. So you can use these just as well as far as the pick 3, the pick 4, and the pick 5. But I wanted to show you all this because a lot of people have been asking about the pick 4 and the pick 5. But that's another way that I do the pick 4 and the pick 5. So hopefully this will work for you. And good luck.